Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will change everything you thought you knew about the NFL offseason. It's a revelation so massive, so groundbreaking, that it could reshape the entire landscape of the league as we know it. Imagine, if you will, one of the league's most formidable talents, a superstar offensive powerhouse, being swept away from under everyone's noses in the blink of an eye. Can you even fathom the chaos erupting right now behind closed doors? Phones ringing off the hook, hushed whispers echoing through team corridors, and frantic negotiations being scribbled on high-stakes boardroom whiteboards. It's all going down, and my sources have just confirmed something huge. Something that, if it comes to fruition, will send shockwaves through the NFL universe. The kind of seismic shift that will have fans and analysts alike talking for decades. We're talking about an elite player, a name so synonymous with power and excellence that his very presence on a team's roster would elevate them into immediate contenders. A player who is one of the best in the league, no cap. This isn't just about adding skill and talent, it's about acquiring a game-changer, a once-in-a-generation talent who, if acquired, could tilt the scales in favor of one very ambitious team. But who is he? Oh, the suspense! You might be wondering, and rightly so. But hold that thought because there's even more intrigue to set the stage first. Let's turn our gaze to the Dallas Cowboys, a storied franchise with a rich tapestry woven through years of triumph and turbulence. The Cowboys, America's team, are no strangers to the spotlight. They've basked in the glory of Super Bowl victories, yet in recent years, they find themselves starved for that success, longing to return to their championship pedigree. The bright lights of AT&T Stadium have seen many greats, but not since the dynastic 1990s has Dallas held the Lombardi Trophy aloft. Fans across the nation feel the weight of that drought, and the pressure is mounting on the Cowboys' leadership to end it once and for all. Over the past few seasons, the Cowboys have navigated the murky waters of playoff contention only to fall short of the ultimate goal. A playoff miss in 2025, under the relatively new head coach Brian Schottenheimer, has left fans restless and the front office hungrily seeking the missing piece to their championship puzzle. Jerry Jones, the larger-than-life owner and general manager, has made his desires clear. He wants nothing less than a return to glory, a revival of those glory days when Dallas was feared and respected league-wide. The Cowboys have spent months searching for that elusive piece. What's been missing? A cornerstone who can reinforce the team's offensive line, provide stability for their franchise quarterback Dak Prescott, and enhance their offensive scheme. They've been on a tireless quest, scouring the league for that elite individual who could partner with guards and tackles, setting their offensive front apart from the rest. Secret meetings have been held, encrypted calls between agents have flown across cyberspace, and whispers of private jets touching down in Dallas in the dead of night have only added to the intrigue. There's anticipation and tension in the air, the kind of hush that precedes a storm. In the midst of this swirling speculation, one thing is for sure, they've finally found him. And finally, the curtain is lifted. The player at the heart of these sensational trade whispers is none other than Amarius Mims. Yes, Amarius Tyrann Mims, the towering offensive tackle currently donning the orange and black of the Cincinnati Bengals. Standing at an imposing 6'8" and weighing 340 pounds, this colossus of a man is not just a player but a force of nature on the gridiron. He's in his third NFL season with the Bengals, having been their first-round selection in the 2024 NFL Draft, picked 18th overall. Mims has rapidly ascended through the ranks to establish himself as one of the premier right offensive tackles in the league. The 2025 season marked a true breakout moment for Mims, as he anchored the right side of the Bengals' offensive line with pride and power. With approximately 1,500 snaps that season, he showcased incredible durability and skill, missing only a handful of plays throughout the entire campaign. His ability to ward off the league's most aggressive edge rushers is unrivaled, and his partnership with guards like Dalton Risner has been crucial to the Bengals' offensive successes. His statistics from the past season are nothing short of impressive. While specific advanced PFF grades remain under wraps, the consensus around the league is unanimous: Mims is stellar. No sacks allowed, virtually no penalties recorded, and his presence alone transformed the Bengals' offensive line into a formidable barrier. Despite not being named to the Pro Bowl or recognized as an All-Pro, those who watch closely know that such accolades will come if his trajectory continues. His value on the market reflects that potential, too. Currently, on a rookie deal worth approximately $18.2 million over 4 years with a fully guaranteed rookie contract, Mims is a steal for any team that can pry him away from Cincinnati. What makes him such a perfect fit for the Cowboys? Consider the Cowboys' offensive line, which has struggled with consistency and protection in critical moments. Mims would not only fill a glaring need but elevate the entire unit. His imposing physicality and skill could provide the protection Dak Prescott needs to deliver precision passes and orchestrate the Cowboys' dynamic offense. Imagine Mims taking his place among the Cowboys' ranks, becoming the bulwark that could potentially lead them to a Super Bowl run. His college career as a two-time national champion with Georgia Bulldogs only adds to his pedigree, making him a valuable addition to any team, let alone one with championship aspirations like Dallas. As we dive deeper into the behind-the-scenes drama, the intrigue only intensifies. Sources close to the Cowboys front office have expressed admiration for Mims, with whispers of GM Jerry Jones being described as a genius, working tirelessly and strategically in the shadows to assemble the ultimate roster. League insiders report that rival teams, aware of Dallas's interest, are eager to disrupt any potential trade deals, eager to keep such a talent out of Cowboys colors. The buzz surrounding these meetings is palpable, with key figures in NFL circles praising Mims as a game-changer, the kind of player who alters the balance of power. If the Cowboys can pull off this bold move, it could mean not only acquiring a top-tier talent but also infusing renewed energy into their roster and facilities. Picture the investments in team infrastructure and player development programs that could accompany such a monumental acquisition. All eyes would be on Coach Schottenheimer's emotional reaction to such a deal, as the infusion of Mims' talent could be the spark that ignites his strategic prowess. Expect performance bonuses to be part of the deal, with specific numbers tailored to incentivize excellence and Super Bowl aspirations. The financial implications of such a trade are profound and complex. With the Cowboys' current cap situation under scrutiny, structuring Mims' deal over several years will be crucial. This might involve creative cap management, shuffling existing contracts, and potentially freeing up space through strategic player releases or trades. The goal, to ensure Amarius Mims can slot seamlessly into Dallas's scheme without disrupting their salary cap balance. His integration into the Cowboys system would see him complementing the existing roster, replacing those who faltered or simply enhancing the overall line strength. The implications of adding Mims to the roster could elevate the Cowboys to the status of Super Bowl contenders. With Mims anchoring the offensive line, the potential for explosive growth in the Cowboys' offensive production is sky-high. His presence alone could open up opportunities for the Cowboys' playmakers, transforming their offensive strategy and making them one of the most feared teams in the league. The combination of his talent and the Cowboys' offensive potential is a fusion of fire and brilliance that has the potential to light up the league. As we approach the climax of this narrative, envision the owner's visionary statement about building a dynasty. Jerry Jones, ever the optimist and visionary, could proclaim the dawn of a new era in Cowboys history, one defined by the acquisition of talents like Mims, signaling a return to their rightful place atop the NFL pantheon. The fan and social media explosion would be instantaneous, with hashtags trending and fans flooding forums with fervent declarations of support or skepticism. And so, the next 48 hours will be crucial. In this window, decisions will be made that could reshape the future of one of the NFL's most iconic franchises. Will Amarius Mims find his place in Dallas Cowboys colors? Can you imagine it? The towering figure of Mims, clad in the silver and blue, a symbol of rebirth and hope for Cowboys Nation. As we bid farewell, we invite you, our dedicated viewers, to weigh in. Drop a comment below. Do you want to see Amarius Mims on the Dallas Cowboys? I want him or NAH? And don't forget to subscribe and share this video. Stay tuned as the saga unfolds, because in the world of the NFL, anything can happen, and it often does.